All right, so did this a couple of days late, but let's get. So we did pen lay rows. Now I was off by a couple of days. There was a religious fast day the day before, so I didn't really do any exercises. I'm also way behind on my rowing program. We'll try to get that done this week. Made a little change to the form. Instead of trying to keep me strictly parallel to the ground, I'm doing a little body English and getting a little bit of an angle. This is kind of what I was told to do. Um, Listen, it went well, did a lot more reps, but I'll find out if this is right. Always love listening to the Massonomics guys in the background. Their podcast is hysterical. It's like the Seinfeld of podcasts. Those who don't watch, very strongly recommend. Then we moved on to incline dumbbell bench press, 35 pounds for a set of 10, 10, and the last set was 10. Last week we did 32 and a half for 12 by mistake, 10 and then 13, so we're ready to move up in weight. Happy where this went. Really focusing on trying to get my form in order, right? I don't want my elbows kind of twisting in at the bottom. I want to always have my elbows stacked with my arms so that when it comes down, I'm getting that nice deep stretch at the bottom and bringing it all the way up together at the top. And using the ROM pad for this. Again, jury's still out on the ROM pad. We'll see if we like it. Hack squat, we did 30 for a set of 10, 10, and then an AMRAP set of 15. Last week, we had done 20 for 10, 10, and an AMRAP set of 13. And again, I know everyone's going to make fun of me when they watch this, that 30 pounds is very little. Again, this is using Voltra resistance or digital resistance. So when you normally put on weights and you're at a 45-degree angle, a significant portion of those weights don't count. Just secondary to how gravity works. Here, every pound works. Also, again, I've been out of the game for a little bit. Anyway, kind of very happy with this. I wanted to try to do half of what my leg press was. I figured that might be a good place to start, but that was way too hard. Happy to hit the reps. We'll probably go up probably 10 pounds next time, just until I can find that sweet spot where it's just a little bit too hard to progress. Dumbbell lateral raises, 15 pounds for a set of 12, followed by an AMRAP set of 14, myo rep to 4-3. Last week was 12 and a half for 12, 18, 7, 5. So went up in weight, happy. This seems to be where I am right now with this weight. I'm going to do this weight again next week. Didn't hit that rep goal. I'm okay when you do the lateral raise. I'm not super strict form. I'm having some slight body English to get it up, as long as you're pairing that with active attempt to control the eccentric, because the eccentric is a very important part of the movement. But if you can keep it super strict, you're just going to limit your loading abilities. All right, everyone's favorite leg curls. You all love it when I post this on Instagram and you get the top-down view. So enjoy the view. 40 pounds for a set of 12, and then AMRAP for 18, and then myo rep 6, 6. Last week was 35 for 12, 16, 5, 5. How do I explain that I went up in weight and I went up in reps? I don't, other than to say, again, been out of it for a while. We're about a month in now, so we're probably still making some of those neural connections to just kind of remember the movement and get the groove in. And then I'm going to assume that within the next week or two, I'm going to plateau on this, which is fine. And then you just keep grinding, 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 get one rep at a time, even half reps at a time until you get to where you have to go. That's what we're looking for. Okay, shrugs with the rep open trap bar that I got coated by the Twins coating in my area, and I had JD Gym Equip kind of cut down the sleeves. 150 pounds for 10, 10, 13, followed by power shrugs for 150 pounds times 9. This is better than last week where it was 10, 11, 11, and then power shrugs of 4. The only thing I would do different on this, honestly, is I can get those wide handle grips from Rep to have it kind of more align with the upper trap muscles. I think that would be awesome. But honestly, um, super happy with how this comes. I'm not a big fan in general of traps, but my coach, who's helped me get back and things, Steve Shaw, is. So we'll work on that. Remember, with the power shrugs, it's all about, again, just like I said before, trying to control those eccentrics. Even if it doesn't look like it, if you're actively trying, that's what counts. All right, so then we did reverse fly, 17 and a half pounds for a set of 15, then 14, and then this set of 13, improved over last week where 17 and a half for 12, and then an AMRAP of 15. Why did I do 3 sets? Because that's what the program called for. I love this Liftosaur app, but sometimes if you miss just one small thing in coding, like anything else in coding, which I don't often do, so it makes it even harder for me. Like it kind of just messes it up just a little bit. But I was able to fix that after last week for this week. Happy with how things went here, and do it again next week.